Good morning, afternoon, or night, legends out there, reign of Titan warriors, spectators, and overall enjoyers. Welcome in. My name is Ross, and you're here for some tournament action. Cannot wait. We're kicking it off here. I'm solo for now. Nuggets on the way. 10 out of 10 concentration. I was locked in. Hey, you already know. What's up, Nobito? What's up, Anarude? What is up on Sharma, Argo Soul? Peter in the chat. What up, people? How are we doing? Get some coffee in our lives. Yo, Nerifi followed the stream 4 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Nerifi, for being our newest follower. You already know. It's my exam face. That's right. I'm locked in. Lock 'em, sock 'em robots. Yeah, we're going to get started real quick. Once we get these players in here, we're going to get locked in with the affiliate teams for Volume 1. I mean, I feel like the slang for this tournament was the short and sweet, you know? We cut out all of the sort of controlling elements that are in the meta right now. We just went straight for the jugular. Lots of punches, lots of kicks, lots of slashing, and emphasis on the heavy smackies, you know? Thank you all for being here. Tell your moms, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends, tell your friends' moms. We're going to get started with bracket finals here very shortly. In fact, let me get those matchups for you guys. In bracket 1, in bracket 1, we've got ourselves Kilmont versus D-Pack. And in bracket 2, we got Mazion versus Argo Soul. Oh, that's the other way around, I think. Bracket 1, Mazion versus Argo Soul. Bracket 2, Killmount versus D-Pack. Woo, it's going to be a spice meatball. The elements we got going on here for you guys. The elements, bracket 1, D-Pack versus Killmont. It is Sky versus Spike. Oh! Crazy times. And in bracket 2, we're going to see Sky versus Dawn. So how far can the sky be stretched? Some would even say the sky is the limit, you know? Nerifi right there in the chat, the newest follower. What up, everybody? Mazion is there. Girivar, what up? How you been? There it is. Anarude's got it for us. Killmont playing Spike versus D-Pack playing Sky. And, you know, it wouldn't be a broadcast if I wasn't saying something like Killmont playing for the greatest team ever in Reign of Titans history, Team Fury. All right, I'm done. I'm done, chat. I only get one. I get one per matchup. I'll only say it that one time about how great Team Fury is, and that if you'd like to join a team for Reign of Titans, Reign of Fury, I mean, Team Fury is probably where you should land. But yeah, we got the other teams represented. I'm not sure who. D-Pack is playing for Team Stombanya, who's been absolutely crushing recently as a team. I'm not sure who Mazion plays for, but Argo Soul plays for Team Valhalla. So at least three teams represented in the top 4. You'll love to see it. Anarude's trying to give me the pronunciation. Dipek instead? Dipek? Or is it Dipek? I'm going to need a little more phonetics. We're going to need a little more phonetics. Deepak, maybe. All right. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. How you guys feeling today? How's the day been thus far? Are you ready for some Titans action? Nugget will be here to join us eventually. He had to tie his shoes or something like that. I forget what he said. Shout outs to Nugget. All right, let's get this party started. They're ready to rock. Let's do this dang thing. Ugly giant rat, the Sky Titan. That is Deepak. And then we've got Bart, the Spike Titan from Killmont, Team Fury's finest today. I love the flippers. Gotta love the flipper feet on Bart. Sky versus Spike. Going to be interesting here. We do initially just already right off the bat see that the agility bonus is going to be going, at least for base stats, going to be going to Ugly Giant Rat with that 24 agility, notified by that little winged boot there in the purple ovals. 24 agility over 23. So maybe this Spike is not generally used to resolving second. Holy big scroll alert, Batman 113 Hurricane says, before you can debuff me, please, let me get this Hurricane out the way. Big smacky level damages. Wicked Eye coming out to chop down some of the resources in terms of stats for Ugly Giant Rat. Then the Spike Punch, returning fire. Bart is ready. Folks, this is going to be a best of 3. A best of 3. Grand Finals going to be a best of 5. They're only playing these Titans, so there's no Titan switcheroos. Oh my. First turn, everybody down to yellow health. Look at that 36 Magicka, though, for Bart. That's the difference maker currently, because Ugly Giant Rat is at less than base stats all around, thanks to the that offhand weapon from Bart. Turn 2, kicking off with a big Mirage. What's it going to catch? I mean, oh, Wings of Order for 70 mana, hitting for absolutely nothing. There's the provocation. Ooh, getting those stats buffed back up. Ugly Giant Rat with the air currents pumping the volume. The Deadeye, though. Oh, Bart stripping it all away with that Dispel keyword. They've seen the future. 247 to 277 is the stat line currently in terms of health. Ugly Giant Rat sort of in a hole here for mana, but Bart's not doing all that much better either at 110. What does turn 3 have? Turn 4, wherever we are. Holy cannoli, we're entering the mid-game-ish. Lots to be said still in this matchup. Here comes that main hand weapon. Forsaken Slash, another main hand weapon scroll. That's a heavy hitter and dealing that debuff. So again, Ugly Giant Rat fighting out of the corner with base stats or below for most of this matchup. Arrow Storm coming out, still using that agility. Spike Kick for 102. This is what you can do when your opponent has 0 defense. Oh! I imagine this is like a major part of the game plan for Spike today. Quill Sprite! Isn't it enough? No! And they get the healing at the end of turn. Ugly Giant Rat sticking in there and will get to resolve their first scroll slot first, thanks to that buffed up agility number. What's it going to be? You got to be super careful. Sweating bullets, I'm sure, in this exact circumstance. Ugly Giant Rat generally only one scroll away from dying, but Bart could be only, 3 away. Oh, the clutch mana drain. Did they drain it all? It's all gone, and now Bart is just going to have to sit out the rest of the turn unless they have one of those cheeky 0 mana scrolls. Only time will tell. Diving for Prey is going to be massive. It's actually going to flip the flop on the health totals. Bart now down and will resolve second. Ugly Giant Rat taking full control. Do they have 54 damage available for scroll slot 1? They do have the agility advantage. No shenanigans in terms of dodges or blinded to jockey with. It's going to be the long shot. Shoo! And game 1 in the bag. Ugly Giant Rat takes that, and Bart falls. Let's get into game 2. Again, this is a best of 3. Jeez, that clutch mana drain. Imagine the mana drain didn't get hit there. Holy cannoli, we'd be sobbing. We'd be sobbing. I mean, it would have been over that turn regardless. Let's get into game 2. Killmont up 1-0. Sorry, other way around. D-Pack is up over Killmont 1-0. This is game point. Bart going to have to win 2 in a row if they would like to go to grand finals and get the biggest chunk of the pie. The biggest $3,000 US chunkaroo of cash. Man, that Hurricane right off the rip just kind of set the tone for this whole battle. 116 or whatever. This time we're going to see a little slower start with the Steel Scroll. So D-Pack running low on mana last match, maybe going to be spending a touch less here on turns 1 and 2. I mean, they came out the gate ripping last match before all of those debuffs could come in from Bart in the Spike arsenal. But right now, all the stats in favor of Ugly Giant Rat, thanks to the Steel Scroll, stealing 10 of every stat. Oh, big Deadeye again. Bart saw it coming from a mile off, it seems. Mana totals very similar. Health totals very similar. What's going to be the edge then, you know? Ugly Giant Rat, I mean, I would say has the strict damage advantage, right? More of their scrolls are more damaging than the spikes, but Spike is a little cheekier in terms of their debuffs and sort of using that to leverage more value out of scrolls than maybe Ugly Giant Rat. Flaming Arrow is a big one. 82 damage. Hold. Oh, gonna pump the brakes. Major recovery for Ugly Giant Rat. They still have 29 agility. Going to be resolving scrolls first. There's the mana well is just exactly what they needed last match to keep them fresh. Able to play scrolls and get wild. 98 damage. And now Bart with the health advantage. Still going to be rolling second. We have already seen a major recovery out of Ugly Giant Rat. We'll see if they've got more healing under the hood or if this is what they have to work with for the rest of the match. Bart at 41 Magicka. That is a spicy meatball for something like Quill Spray or, Spike Tail or something like that. Run for cover. Look, Ugly Giant Rat heard me. They said, I'm going to play a little run for cover. Arcane Gambit. Oh, my God, the Magicka number. Pow. And that scroll gets canceled. I'm sure it was something massive because after the plus 50 Magicka, you're ready to lay the hammer. Speaking of, Spike Punch, they only paid 5 mana for that. They get 10x the damage, 52. True damage. Everybody in a hole here. Things are getting spicy. What's the last scroll slot? Regeneration. Ooh, pumping the brakes just ever so slightly. Plus 20. And the agility advantage still in Ugly Giant Rat's favor. Can they close it here? Do they have the Sacred Hurricane to deal 83? Oh, it's tense in here. It is tense in here. Oh, my good gravy. Ugly Giant Rat ready to close it, and it's Hurricane. Check out. Spinning up a storm. And D-Pack wins it 2-0 in bracket finals. Going to be moving to grand finals. GG's to Killmont. I know you guys saw that. I know you guys are watching the perspective. I was watching, and I said, does he have the Hurricane? He literally burned a scroll. Gets the Hurricane pull. That is luck, but also beautifully played. The awareness there to take it 2-0, move to grand finals. You'll love to see it. Whew. That was spicy. Imagine just burning a scroll and getting the exact one you need. Not best of 5. Bracket finals, only best of 3. Bracket finals, only best of 3. Grand finals, however, is best of 5. I had to ask myself, and I don't always know everything generally. No, you just got to ask the right people. Shout out to the affiliate hosts. Holy cow, man. Blink. Man, I use my green cup again. You guys got to tell me, hey, this is somebody's job for next week. Don't let me use the green cup on the production next week. Somebody help me out. Can we get a meme, a sticker in the Discord or something to let your boy know? Please don't wear green. Don't bring a green cup on stream. Chat, I'll be playing next Saturday. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it to bracket finals. I'll be casting my own games. Given all that expert player knowledge, of course. Bronze 3, baby. Bronze 3. Any other Bronze 3ers in the chat? Make some noise if you're in Bronze 3. Y'all, I swear I'm not that bad at the game, but it does happen. I hear we've got the nugget is knocking. You guys ever have a nugget knocking? Nugget! Yeah, we're going to move into bracket 2 finals, folks. This is Mazion versus Argo Soul. I still don't know what team Mazion plays for, but Argo Soul playing for Team Valhalla.
Knock, knock.
Nugget!
Knock, knock, nugget calls.
What's up,
Hello.
pal? How you been?
Oh my goodness. Jumped in to see some blazing action right there
Yeah.
at the end of that last game, too. Holy smokes.
Yeah, exactly. It's wild. The burn straight to hurricane combo. You love to see
You
it.
called it right away. The manifestation for the burn to then summon the hurricane for the win.
You know, it is what it is. Mazion plays for Team Stomp on Ya. Hey,
Team
yo!
Stomp on ya.
So Team Stomp on Ya already has one representative in Grand Finals. They are looking to compound, to double down, if you will, and beat Argo Soul, who plays for Team Valhalla.
And there I am. I appear. You all can see my beautiful face now.
A
Thank
wild nugget
you,
appears.
team. Ha ha! Jump scare.
Jump scare. Oh, man. What a day. What a great day for some Reign of Titans.
What a day.
Yeah, chat, we're going to move into the next best of 3 bracket finals. Mazio N playing Dawn versus Argo Soul playing Sky. Mazion plays for me.
Sure. Plays for the
But
people.
that's right. Do it for the Vine. You guys even
Which is
remember
coming
Vine?
back, actually.
You guys? Vine's coming back?
Under a rebrand?
Oh.
What year is it?
Yeah. I remember getting I got invited to Vine beta. I was like an early adopter.
Whoa.
And I just brushed it off like it was nothing. And chat, imagine where I could be. I could be on a yacht somewhere. I mean, was I really all that funny back then? Maybe not.
Who knows?
Who knows? if anybody can time machine me back there, I may or may not have made a different decision. No Beta 307 followed the channel. No Beta 307. Thanks for being the most recent follower of the channel. You rock. Here we go. Dawn versus Sky. A slightly different matchup, but sort of I would say that it functions similarly to Spike versus Sky in that Sky wants to hit you as hard as possible.
Yes.
For as many hits as possible. And Dawn is going to hit very hard, but really going to have to pick their spots and get those buffs lined up a little bit more crisply.
Oh, but when they hit.
But when
the dawn strikes, it strikes.
Literally the dawn strike. Yeah, I've seen dawns that have over 150 attack stat, which is crazy.
That's a scary number. Usually.
It is a little wild. It is a little wild. We're waiting for the players to match up here, chat. We will get that to you ASAP. Again, this is Affiliate Teams 4, Volume 1.
4.
Bracket finals between Mazion and Argo Soul. Yo, Giravar, what's up? Welcome in. I know I already shouted you once today, but I'll always shout you out. MHR with the hola as well. Hola, amigo.
Hola.
Bienvenido. Vil Coleman. Let's get it. It's game 1 of bracket 2 finals.
Here we are.
It is a best of 3. There's no time to mess around. No time to mess around. We got Rompe, the Dawn, and Hola Hurricane for Argo Soul. Let's get it pumping. Little awkward little matchup. Like I said, Dawn can really make it difficult for Sky, especially if they use those dodge tactics. Speaking of run for cover, if they use these dodge tactics to really snipe some of the best attacks from Sky, Tail Strike being one of those. Pretty good pickup there from the run for cover. Ooh, the Dead Eye, unfortunately going to strike. I mean, it is going to strike for damage, but no stats to peel away via the Dispel keyword. Oh my. Speaking of stats, Ola Hurricane getting everything they'd ever want here in turn one. 80
80,
attack.
80 on the attack. The agility climbing into 42. Goodness gracious.
Sheesh indeed. So we're gonna see what kind of slapperoo Ola Hurricane has in mind here. I imagine scroll slot one is gonna be a spicy meatball. Hoping for I don't even know. Flaming arrow. Utter annoyance, pretty
Utter
annoying,
annoyance.
by the way.
Pretty annoying. Gonna strike and crush that defensive stat. Calculated risk
Now
is the
that's a big
follow
brain
up.
play because they already had zero defense. So they just
Yes.
play calculated risk. There's no risk at all, actually. That's highly calculated. But the risk here is that they may just die at 130 attack
Oh
stats.
my gosh. Claws is gonna hit hard. Yeah. That's
Vampiric
and
strike
then
for
vampiric. That's
126.
the wrap. The 1-2. The 1-2. Hit him with the claws, then hit him with the teeth. Oh man. Done.
Dunsky Doodles, game one, going Argo Soul's way. Holy cow, that was fast and furious. Like I said, I would say fairly lucky draw there for Sky getting all of their favorite buffs in their first two hands.
Well, 173 followed by the 126. I mean, we were talking about Dawn getting high attack stats.
I know. You can't even plan for that kind of thing. You can't even plan for that kind of thing. You're like, man, I'm not going to die. I've got 350 health. It's like, have I told you about this Sky Titan? But yeah, getting all three of their biggest buffs in the first two hands, pretty fortunate for Argo Soul. But again, that is how this game works.
Daniel, that's what I was thinking. Is that a lava? Like these are lava numbers, and they were one of the allowed elements this tournament.
Yep, it is. I mean, lava used to be really the only triple digit smackier. Back in the day, back in my day, we've got. I mean, all four of the elements allowed in this tournament can hit triple digits like fairly easily. There we go. Shrapnel coming out. This is game two. Rumpe gonna have to hit 2 in a row wins to go to grand finals.
Stats already be statting. Ola Hurricane has the agility advantage here. Rumpe. Gonna get that attack stat immediately deleted.
That's right. The Deadeye, at least this time, hitting for damage and debuff.
Ooh.
Not that Ola Hurricane needed it much last turn. However, I will say one contributing factor was the calculated risk. They had zero defense while taking all of that damage. But again, you gotta eat big to get big, if you know what I mean, chap.
And these Titans are hungry.
They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I had a bodybuilding friend that used to say that. You gotta eat big to get big. Classic.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Feed the muscles. Wind blow. Here it goes, folks. 130 attack. Just in time. Run for cover. Popping up to block something. Oh, the annoyance.
Ooh, the annoyance, yes.
Stifled in its tracks. Rock throw in return. Rumpe doing fine here. Finding some of those sort of disruptive scrolls to the game plan of Ola Hurricane.
Diamond Hand hits for 84.
Hurricane has max mana bar, though.
Max mana. Couldn't quite capitalize on that 145 attack stat there. Didn't have everything in the barrel, but attack stats tied. Agility stat in Ola Hurricane's favor. What it's going to be. You can toss out every single scroll you want.
Yeah, you can play whatever you want.
Utter annoyance.
With 310 or whatever mana. Mana drain, not even going to affect Ola Hurricane, but it may flip the script on what Rumpe is allowed to do here in this turn. Oh my, we're trading annoyances. The annoyances be annoying. Earthquake smash is huge. Is it big enough though?
Oh,
138 and the earthquake on the other side.
Goodness gracious.
Them cracks be cracking and the earth is feeling it. Mother Earth is crying currently.
20 little HP left. That's it.
Yeah.
Good.
Imagine that would have hit on 145 attack instead.
No.
Yeesh.
Incredible.
All right, chat. We get to go to bonus to bonus period here. Game 3.
Game 3.
Get some game 3 spam in the chat. We haven't done that in a minute. Game 3 spam in the chat. Get it going, people.
Earthquake smash. Earthquake smash. Oh my gosh.
So good. So good. Sometimes you just got to throw it out there. They're both using this epic prodder here, which it is intimidating and it is utterly annoying to get hit by. I can't even imagine what it would be like to get actually struck with one of these things, you know?
I do not want to venture.
I think it would be maybe worse than an utter annoyance.
I think that is definitely not the actual description of what would happen. Yes.
Right.
It's very inaccurate as far as
I feel like, I don't feel like there's any weapons in Reign of Titans that would just be utterly annoying. You know, there's not like Feather Tickler or anything, you know?
maybe looking at the Mad Mirror wouldn't be that bad.
All right. You're right. Game 3, folks. Ooh, there's that steel scroll changing the tides of at least the stat bars on both sides. Ooh, the Fallen as well. Gonna put up that damage. But more importantly, buff that attack stat so high.
Overwhelm 5 in the attack line, not going to do too much there. Yeah, only hits for 20. The hammer throw also only going to hit for 50. Guided arrow should puncture through that 10% for a nice solid 20 or 72 and returns to deck. My gosh, things are stacked here right away for this opening hand for Ola Hurricane.
Yup, looking pretty nice. Rampe had to spend, like, hammer throw is not a cheap scroll either. So to be playing that on 0 attack or 0 magicka is a rough. Not getting the value that you want out of that thing. So Ola Hurricane feeling pretty good. Speaking of feeling themselves, 89 more damage, but here's the Titan sense now. Puts up that extra blinded keyword that's fairly new. Is the patch new at this point, chat? Is the update new?
Not with the Christmas one on the horizon. Not with the end of the year one coming up.
Blind gets wiped away, and now the damage may resume. But again, with no stats, Rampe kind of just holding the line right now.
Yeah, just chipping things away. The bind keyword finally coming off Ola Hurricane now can draw full hand.
Plenty of mana for both these Titans, and we've seen damage output. I mean, both of them are in kill range.
Oh my gosh,
with the amount of mana that they have. 4 scrolls later, you will definitely or could definitely be dead. With 50 attack, oh my, here we go. Let's get it started. Order. 2-sided coin, dealing tons of damage and healing Rampe. There's the diamond hands gets blocked.
Big damage stopper there. Flying Menace going to bump.
They're prepping. Ola Hurricane prepping those stat buffs. Are they going to be alive to use them, though?
Oh, and the tackle. Earthquake Smash brings Ola down into the red. Dangerous here. 48. Tailstrike hits for 105. Oh, my gosh.
I thought we had one more scroll slot.
No. It was 4. Ooh, man. Oh my gosh.
Ola Hurricane with that agility advantage going to be resolving first, has plenty of mana, 110 in the chamber, but what is in their hand? It's the Earthquake Smash.
The Earthquake. There it is.
Game set.
The agility.
And match. Agility paying dividends here in this slugfest. Ola Hurricane, Mr. or Mrs. Argo Soul, heading to Grand Finals. 2-1.
Well done. Well done indeed. Well played to both players. What a slugfest. Like you said, oh my goodness.
Yeah. For real. Frank Castell in the chat. Hey, in the chat. What up, peeps? I'm glad you guys are hanging out. GG's with the Earthquake Smash. Extra credit. We'll get Grand Finals up here in just a jiffy. It's Deepak versus Argo Soul. Sky versus Sky, right? I think.
Yes, Sky v Sky. The Sky Ditto to rule them all at the end here, of all things.
Let's get it. This is a best of 5 here in Grand Finals. However, I think you're not allowed Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think you're not allowed to switch weapons today. I think
No
that's
weapon
true.
switches, I believe.
Chat pros will let us know.
Only common weapons. Guarana weapons is allowed, as we have already seen a few, at least on stream.
Yeah, the Guarana weapons are so good. I mean, it is a different game when they're not around. We haven't seen the flip flop chancla being used too much here, but
no,
we do see both the other Fruit Wall and Wicked Eye.
Yes,
that is correct.
No weapon switches confirmed. Yes,
Asian Nitro, you the best. No weapon changing. Yeah, it sort of ties the hands, but really, I can't imagine a lot of these 4 elements that are allowed today not generally built with 2 different game plans in mind, and especially not 2 different game plans that use the same weapon.
Yeah, based around the weapons for sure. They are relying for sure mostly on some of their other spicy mechanics that they have.
Which is why I appreciate that we see Spike and Dawn in bracket finals, because I do feel like those are some elements that have especially based on what scrolls you draw, you can sort of have a different game plan of how to attack your opponent. You can sort of play it fast or play it slow, or you can be very controlling, or you can sort of try to bait out those large attacks. But as we've seen in bracket finals, push comes to shove, the damage don't lie. The damage don't lie.
The damage is, when it comes down to it, at the very end of the day, the end all be all.
That's right. If you can't, blind is never going to kill your opponent.
Right, exactly.
Now imagine a mechanic where, you reflect damage.
Oh.
Or even reflect half damage would be nasty.
That would be gross.
Absolutely nasty.
Very
I know that back in the day, it wasn't that long ago, but back in the day, I suggested a mechanic where it's sort of a passive effect that you place on your opponent, and the next instance of healing is dealt to them as damage instead. Which is kind of crazy. That was back in the day when healing.
Interessante.
Yeah, so imagine playing that, and then they play, Alchemist and take a hot 100.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
Would be spicy indeed.
Enough yap. It's grand finals time.
Here we go. The top of the bracket here.
Top of the bracket.
Top of the 2 brackets. Excuse
me. Game 1. Let's get it on. This is grand finals of affiliate team 4. Volume 1. We're divvying up the biggest chunk of $3,000 prize pool. This is Ola Hurricane, played by Argo Soul. Ugly Giant Rat, played by Deepak. Lego. Team Valhalla versus Team Stompania.
Skies, stuff buffing out the gate. 69 on the agility here for Ugly Giant Rat. Earthquake Smash is the opening damage. 107 already. Apex of the Sky going to hit for 85. Claws is going to be spicy too. 100 quick 200 plus damage here from Ola Hurricane.
There's the double bind on Ola Hurricane. Going to be only having 3 scrolls in hand this turn. That's going to slow their roll a touch.
The double bind,
if it's still the right 3. Then
yeah, Ugly Giant Rat also having the +1 on the draw. Ooh, that's a good setup right there.
Yeah. Run for cover is the play. Ugly Giant Rat choosing to dodge the Deadeye, which was also going to wipe their stat line. So real good dodge.
Big stop.
I'm over here jamming to the Guarana soundtrack on the back of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the stream is getting it like I am, but I am just enjoying myself. Can we get some dancing emotes in the chat? Anybody got some good dancers in the emote?
Ooh.
Here we go. I'll put a couple.
Let's do the double surge bar, the double surge meter dance. Ooh.
Yeah, Surge actually playing a fairly large role in this Ditto.
With this
so
Ditto,
the fact that they have it in the same on the same turn is kind of crazy. Ugly Giant Rat with a little bit more mana. Ooh, and even more mana deficit
even more.
now. That's gonna hurt a little. Argo Soul only down has 45 to spend for the rest of the turn.
Oh man.
The drain back. The callback says, I'll be taking that mana back, please. Quick throw from the main hand weapon. Ground pound comes out. Ugly Giant Rat now within the danger zone. Within the danger zone. Speaking of diving for prey,
diving for prey hits 150. Oh man. Okay. Ugly Giant Rat turned this around very quickly. Still has the agility advantage coming into this next hand. What's it going to be?
I imagine they've got it, right? There it is. Arrow
there it is.
Storm.
Yes.
And game one, going
game
to
one.
Ugly Giant Rat.
Blinding.
From Team Stompania.
Blinding speed here.
Holy cannoli. That was a match, folks. Wild. It's funny because I feel like they both maybe dodged their debuffs. So both of them just riding their buffs into the sunset, dealing damage fist over fist. Smooth. Yeah, the agility paying real dividends here for Agility Sky. Is Agility Sky back, folks?
Is it back? Only time will tell. Or
some
perhaps
would say it never left.
This don't call it a comeback.
That's right. BVT in the chat. What up, brother? How are you today? This is game 2, grand finals. Wings of Order, the first scroll, and we again get to jive with the Guarana soundtrack in the back of the Jungle Forest here. Prickly Punch going to get that attack stat pumped up to 90.
Ooh, okay.
But Ugly Giant Rat just relentless right now with their attack plus buff scrolls.
Okay, Other Annoyance going to cut that defense.
Yeah, not as many debuffs for agility. That's a good point, Anarud.
Everybody
targeting other stats.
Claw's going to hit hard, 143. Now, Ola Hurricane has been in this position before. Ahead now, Surge Meter online, though. Ugly Giant Rat still holding on to that agility advantage quite strongly here.
Ooh, here we go. Wing God Star.
The Sasuke, the Demon Wind Shuriken.
That's right. Some real shenanigans in that scroll. I love it. I love they made a common version of this.
Ooh, okay. This is madness. Gonna take some stats.
But gonna get wiped away.
The Deadeye. Dispel. Things gone. Agility advantage still in Ugly Rat. Oh, okay. Major. The Stomp.
Under 100.
Air Current.
They didn't have enough mana to play
it. Oh my gosh. And Ugly Giant Rat lives to see another day and comes in with the agility advantage. Oh my gosh.
Chat. What a matchup. Again, Agility Sky.
Oh man.
Just doing Agility Sky stuff. Now, what do they have for scroll slot 1? I can't imagine Ugly Giant Rat has 231 in the chamber for slot 1.
231 in the chamber with nothing on the stat line.
Is the 20 going to save him? Is the 20 going to save ya? It is for now. Run for cover.
Oh, extra defensive up here. True Strike stops. Oh, man. Earthquake smash. Let's see. How much?
Smashing victory.
80. Just enough.
80 damage to take away the final 78. Oh, my goodness. So that's 1-1, chat. Give the people what they want. We're going to game 3.
Game 3.
So we've seen them both take a W, which means, the matchup is winnable for either person.
It's dittoing, that's for sure.
Yeah, and especially with no weapon changes, it is what it is. You get what you get today, for sure. There's no tomfoolery. 1-1. Smackies!
We did Smackies indeed, MHR.
That was wild. Boom, bop,
all right. Game 3. Online.
Game 3. of Grand Finals.
Affiliate Tournament Teams 4.
Yeah. Shout out to the affiliate hosts,
Yes.
Apex of the Sky, gonna get the party started. Because again, you just gotta sometimes you just gotta set the mood right. I am the apex of the sky. Ground pound, gonna adjust some stats for Ola Hurricane. Getting that defense sort of in a dangerously low state. Just in time for the Aerostorm to come through and punch for some damage.
Wind blow. 40 on the attack stat line there. Only hits for 23. Tackle. Gonna add that bind.
Yep. Tackle was what started sort of the downhill slide for Hurricane in game one. Only 3 scrolls to deal with. At this time, though, Ugly Giant Rat doesn't have the additional open palms +1, so not quite. Pay us, Blast Switch. I wish.
Pay the bet. Wish. Goodness gracious.
We could have some sweet channel point predictions going on here eventually. Take flight up into the trying to steal that agility advantage away from Ugly Giant Rat, but they're at 44, friends.
No,
not happening.
Ugly Giant Rat
now.
says, mine. I keep this advantage state. That is my MO so far on the first 2 games. And it's worked out at least once. So
I don't know that any damage was dealt that turn. That was
just some stat-nanigans.
Everybody was just sort of pump faking, seeing if they can get their opponent to jump. But tons of mana on both sides, plenty of stats on both sides as well. I am at Bloomguard gonna put up a little defensive window here. Oh me, oh my! Whirlwind spin for 104.
Hey, major recovery.
The recovery. But can you recover from an earthquake? Chow! Oh my!
Cut you in half.
You're not safe. You're not safe, friend.
You're not safe.
Oh. Tackle in the other direction.
Oh, the bind. 45. Warrior Spirit. Gonna buff some stats, but
stomp him out.
The stomp. It's enough. Yes, absolutely enough.
Ola Hurricane takes game 3 and the lead in the series. That again, when you have that much mana to spend,
just toss it out.
It could always be over. It could always be over.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a match! GG's.
We are on game 4 now.
Game 4.
Advantage.
Ola Hurricane.
Yes.
Match point, if you will. Ugly Giant Rat needs to win 2 in a row to take the crown. Otherwise, Ola Hurricane wins this one, and it is over. We crown a champion. Some interesting Bloomguard at the end of last match. I'm not sure that we'd seen that scroll yet. So maybe it was the difference maker. Maybe it was not. It's hard to say.
These games have really been flying. We haven't gone through too much of the deck. Bloomguard is the opener now for Ugly Giant Rat.
There's that steal. Ultra important in this matchup, especially right now when the agility of Ugly Giant Rat is still down. It means Ola Hurricane getting sort of the best of both worlds, agility advantage and those stat increase.
The wind call for some agility. Aerostorm with the follow through. Claws using the 30 on the attack stat from Ola Hurricane. Hits for 70.
If you got it, toss it,
Very interesting.
I mean, Ugly Giant Rat chilling with 235 mana to spend this turn. But we have seen run for cover in both of these decks, so you got to play a little more carefully than Bimbo Ross over here. Flying Menace to pump it up. Wind call as well. Setting the stage for a big turn. Speaking of big turn, run for cover, going to provide